The news headline: Peter Obi should prepare for 2027. Igbos will support Tinubu government. Owaneze says. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to today's news. But please do well to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. Now to the news details. Please listen carefully to the end. The Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Indugbo, has said Igbos have moved on with the president-elect, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This was as Ohaneze urged the presidential candidates of the Labour Party, LP, Peter Obi, to accept the outcome of the election in good faith. Ohaneze's Secretary General, Okechukwu Izigozoro, was reacting to a call against Tinubu by a group known as Igbo Patriotic Forum and Elders Forum. The group has asked that Tinubu should not be inaugurated as president until the tribunal decides the winner of the 2023 presidential poll. Condemning the call, Izugozoro said that the Ime Obi has decided that Igbos should support Tinubu's presidency until the court of competent jurisdiction says otherwise. Speaking with Daily Post, Izugozoro said Obi is the candidate for the future. According to Izigozoro, at this point in time, we will not associate with Igbos, saying Asiwaju should not be sworn in on May 29 until the tribunal and the Supreme Court decides who will become the president. They were saying instances where, in a football match, it is wrong to hand over a trophy to a winner when the match is still ongoing. That the election process is still on until the Supreme Court gives its mandate. Ohaneze, after due consultations with Southeast governors, Igbo leaders, Ime Obi, and the General Assembly in Enugu, decided to caution all stakeholders in the Igbo projects to be careful of their utterances and not to portray Ndugbos as being against Tinubu because of the consequences of such actions would fall back on our shoulders and Igbo populations who are mainly traders living outside Igbo-speaking states. The majority of them are in the southwest, particularly in Lagos State. We are cautioning all those using the Igbo platform to allow the court to do justice because Ohaneze has nothing to lose. Those saying Tinubu should not be sworn in are calling for an interim government, and this call is very satanic and evil and does not represent the interests of Ndugbos. Izugozoro also said that the organization would allow some elements to pitch Igbos against the president-elect. He added, that is their own opinion, but Ohaneze will attend his inauguration and not pick a fight with the president-elect. The position of Ohaneze is very clear. We will continue to support whoever INEC declares as president, and with the full backing of the Igbo governors, which Rivers State, Ohaneze is calling on those agitating for an interim government to drop it. It's satanic. We are saying everybody should support Tinubu's inauguration, but that does not stop them from doing their work. We are calling on all our 52 affiliated bodies that Ime Obi has mandated that every agitation for the 2023 election should end because Ndugbo has moved on. It charged Obi to start building meaningful bridges ahead of the next election. Peter Obi is the candidate of the future. Nobody should use this election to create enmity, because Igbos and Yorubas, nobody should pick up a fight they can't finish against Tinubu. Igbo traders across the country will feel the heat of the proclamation of some so-called elders. Obi had recently stressed that he must be the president of Nigeria. Now, concerning the election, the presidential election in which Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was declared the winner, the Unresistable group actually supported Peter Obi, who is their son. And after the election, the petitions, they were still supporting him. But now, they've pleaded with politicians, with Peter Obi, to actually accept his fate, that Tinubu won the election this time around. He should prepare for the future. That since Tinubu has been declared the winner, he needs to be sworn in. And those clamoring for interim governments, do they actually know the consequences of this interim government? Because the present our president said he's not going to use an extra 1 day in Aso Rock. So why the interim government? Why not accept fate even while the petition is still in the tribunal? The tribunal will still continue their hearings, but it does not hinder the president-elect to be sworn in. It is against the constitution. So it needs to be sworn in. Everybody needs to accept the fate and stop calling for agitations or interim governments, which could cause issues to Igbos that are not living in the southeast. A lot of Igbos are traders in the southwest, especially Lagos, and this can be a particular hindrance to their businesses if they continue to ask for interim government and want to stop the swearing in of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Owaneze said they are giving their full support to Tinubu, and that they will even attend the inauguration because he's the one INEC has proclaimed as the president-elect. So what is Peter Obi's fate now? They said Obi should work towards the future in 2027. We have come to the end of the news. What's your take on this? Do share your comments in the comment section. Thank you.